Good morning. This is Patrick Lee. It's time for Midweek Motivation Live. I hope everyone's doing great today. It's a lovely Wednesday, a little overcast. The sun is starting to come out here in a little bit. We've been under a heavy fog covering this morning. This is Midweek Motivation Live. People are already tuning in for the show. Today, I want to talk to you about success. Is it for me? Is it for you? That's absolutely for me. I believe that it's for you as well. And if this is something that is a topic that is near and dear to your heart, something that you're interested in learning about, today I'm going to be giving you about 5 tips of mine that have helped me along the road towards success. And I believe that they will help you as well. A lot of people are, struggling to become successful. They say, I want to be successful. I believe that I'm going to shock some people right now with this, but I believe that success is for me, yes, but I believe that success is not for everyone, but it could be for you. And I hope that doesn't offend you. That's just truly the way I believe. The Bible actually says that the poor will be with us always. You'll always have the poor with you, but I believe that you don't have to be poor. Now, poor is defined in numerous different ways as well, and as is success. Success can be defined by many people in many different ways. And you might ask me to define that, and I possibly could, but success means different things to different people. Does that make sense to you? I hope that it does, because what achieving success in my life may not be the same thing as achieving success in your life. Let me adjust this sound just a little bit. There we go. So success in my life, I like to tune that according to some scripture. The Bible says, above all things, I want you to be blessed, and in all different areas of life, right? You want to be successful in health. And the Bible says he wants us to prosper and be in good health, even as our soul prospers. So I believe that means, financially, physically, and socially, that we should be rich. So I believe that's one good way to define success. A lot of people would define success, if I could just achieve a goal, or if I could just pay some bills, that would be great. Good morning, Terry. I love you, brother. That's awesome. You're welcome. So I would define success in one of the comments I just got from one of the viewers. Thank you for watching, everybody. I love that, but I digress. I believe that success is not for everyone, but it could be for you. Here's why I don't believe it is for everyone. No matter how much I teach, Tony Robbins teaches, Ed Milet teaches, your pastor teaches, your parents teach you, the education that you get, no matter how much is poured into people, there are going to be people with a mindset that will not receive it. And if you will not receive good counsel, good teaching on how to be successful, how to change your life, how to live with motivation, with drive, with goals, with courage, with developing leadership skills, that success will evade you all of your life. And at the end of your days, you will be left either with the mindset of, I did what was comfortable for me and I made it through life, or you will also have some regret that I should have done more. I could have done more, but I simply didn't believe enough, didn't want to make the change enough, didn't strive to increase my life enough for that to happen. So there are going to be many people in life that success will dodge them. They won't reach out and go for that. Good morning, Marlene. Good to see you on here too. A lot of people tuning in. I hope this topic is good for people. It's been on my heart heavy lately when talking about success in conversations with Marlene, with Terry, some other people that are watching the show. We talk about these things, and here's the reason we talk about them, because these people are in our sphere. we're all on the journey towards a successful life, right? And you need to have these people in your life that challenge you. We're going to get into the top 5 things that I believe, and maybe with a bonus. Wow, that's good, Jim. Good morning. And yeah, Terry, same reason. Here you go. Same reason many will go to hell. Um, it's not God's choice, it's their choice. They simply will not accept the good that is offered to them. And in contrast to that, they will live the lie, accept the lie, believe the lie, hold on to the lie, and will miss out on God's best. And that's the way I like to describe that. There is a way known to man whereby we can be saved. That's Jesus only. But there is also a long, broad path, the slippery slope that will lead people away from God's best in their life. And that's if they choose to stay on that road, that's where they're going. Opposite direction of God's best, right? So I don't believe that everyone is going to achieve success. But if you want to achieve success in life, let's move on to a couple of these tips. These are some of my tips, and I've learned these over the years. And for many years, my shirt had a George logo on it. And if you want the shirts to turn around and have a Tommy logo on there, you might need to achieve a little more success when you can go from wearing George to wearing Tommy, right? When you can go from wearing, $5.99 Kmart shoes to Johnston and Murphy's or Cole Haans or whatever you want to wear, you can wear those. There are trappings that come along with success, and mainly you can buy shoes that support your feet, that you can stand on your feet and work all day. They may cost a little bit more, and at the end of the day, your legs are energized, your feet aren't sore, your back's not sore, and that comes from wearing a little bit more expensive shoe. Many times you wear a shirt that you bought at the discount store, and I've worn many of them. I still have a bunch of them in my closet in the past, but most of those I've donated. You wash them 1 or 2 times, the color goes away, they shrink, they fade, they don't fit anymore, and they may look good for a couple of wearings, and then they don't last. These are the things that success can change for you. That always having to put a gallon of, a quart of oil in your car every other day because it's smoking it out and the rings are shot and you can't afford brakes and you need to throw a cinder block on a rope out the window to stop your car. You might need a little success in your life, right? Or if that is your choice of braking, you might be a redneck. But if you want to have success in life, these are the things I believe that will help you. And there's a lot that goes into this as we go through these. And these are just 5. I have a lot. And Marlene, Terry, some of you that watch this, I have a lot, and I preach them and teach them a lot. Some days I go through quiet days and I'm just not in the mood to teach. I'm not in the mood to share, because so many people in life that are choosing to run down the road to an unsuccessful lifestyle start to wear on your nerves, and you're like, oh, Jesus, help me. I don't want to choke somebody out today. I just want them to get a better idea and be successful. Number one thing that helps me get past all of those things is huge belief. You have to have a huge belief. Number one, you have to have a huge belief that you deserve success. Everyone deserves to get ahead in life. There are going to be winners. There are going to be losers. There's a winner in every race. There are multiple losers in every race. There are going to be people that get the job promotion. There are going to be people that don't. People that start businesses and people that don't. But everyone deserves success. Here in America, the best country in the world, no matter what some crazy liberals say, we have the liberty, right? The right to pursue life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And those success will make you happy. You can say money won't make you happy. Money doesn't buy happiness, but neither does poverty, right? So you can be a lot happier with a little bit of change in your pocket and a lot of love in your heart than you can be with bitterness and being broke. I would take successful, blessed, and happy over broke and bitter any day. And I believe that you would too. Good morning, Sal. Good morning, Cody. Good to see you on here. Hey, exactly. Every leader needs to recharge. That's a great comment. every leader needs to recharge. Huge belief. You need to have a huge belief that you deserve success. You need to have a huge belief that you're good enough to be successful. And I teach you on here every week how to be successful, how to be a better person, how to think better thoughts, how to get better mentors. And you are good enough as a person. If you are striving to do the right thing, live the right way, and you're chasing after success, as long as you've got good motivations in your heart and you're keeping God first, you have every right to be successful. You are good enough. I don't care what anyone says. You're good enough. I'm going to move my camera a little bit. It looks like I'm looking at my comments. I'm going to try to look at the camera a little more so I can look at you guys. But that's just it. You're good enough. There's a lot that comes along with that. You need to believe that good always wins over evil. It just does. You cannot be a bad person. And let me just throw this into the mix, right? I have people that are in my line of work that do real estate that are deceitful. They're always pulling some kind of a trick. They're trying to strong arm their way over you in a negotiation and a deal. They throw their weight around. They try to throw position around. They use anger, manipulation. They're greedy. And I'm going to continue to be me when I come across those people. I mean, it just is what it is, right? There are good people and there are bad people in every industry, and I'm sure there are in your industry as well. I'm going to continue to do the right thing. I'm going to continue to coach my people that peace wins, that goodness wins, that good always wins over evil. And you might say, well, how come these people that are in my industry, I don't care if you own a restaurant or a payday check place, there are people in the industry that you do that are dishonest, that are shifty and conniving, and they're making tons of money, and you may seem to be struggling. Never let that change your belief that what you're doing is the right thing to be doing, that you are good enough, that you deserve success, and that it's the right thing to do the right thing because it's the right thing. And in the end, your harvest will come back to you as a good thing. The good that you sow will come back to you. And karma, seed time and harvest laws, all of those things will come back and eventually deal with the person that's dishonest. This is number one key to your success. You have to have a huge belief that doing the right thing is worth it. And then the thing that you do is a worthy thing. You have to believe that the trade that you're in, the network marketing company that you joined, the business that you own or the place that you work, that the work that you do, the goals that you have, the things that you are chasing are worthy. And at that point, if you have a huge belief in that, you're going to be unshakable. People are going to see that in you. The confidence is going to come out in your voice when you're describing and talking about what you do. And that is key number one. Number two, learn to welcome being uncomfortable. We call it in the real estate world getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, but learn to welcome being uncomfortable. You need to get out of your comfort zone. And this is at the end of the show every week, but it's number two in my success tips today. I am uncomfortable all the time. And I hope no one ever catches on to that, but it seems like I'm always distracted. And I try as much as I can to be in the moment with people when I'm talking to them. When I'm at lunch, when I'm in a meeting, I try to be in the moment. But I'm never, ever super comfortable. When I'm in the comfort of when I am in close proximity and discussion with my best friends, my top five, my leaders, my confidants, my captains, I'm the most comfortable. My wife is my number one captain, leader, and inspiration. That's when I'm the most comfortable, but other times, most of the time, I'm uncomfortable. And I choose to do that because like I said earlier, the road away from success is wide and broad and downhill. And that comfortable, easy road will never take you where you desire to go. The road to success is narrow and it's uphill and it sometimes seems rocky and it's a very, very hard road to climb. Hey, Damien, good to see you watching with Cody. That's awesome, my good friend. So that road to success can seem like a very hard, rocky uphill climb. Um, but you have to learn to welcome that. It's not a comfortable journey. I don't know that anyone that's climbing a mountain, whether it's, Hallett or a canyon out here, the Lighthouse Trail, or someone climbing Mount Everest, you may say, I've taken this journey many, many times. I know the way. But if you ever get to the point where you're super comfortable in that, that's when something can go wrong. You're going to misstep. You're going to not get your piton into the rock, and you're going to slip. You're going to fall. Something's going to happen. Someone's going to jump out in front of you because you're not prepared. Learn to always be uncomfortable. I just tell you, it's going to help you a lot. When you're uncomfortable, you're stretching yourself. When you are uncomfortable, you're always seeking a new way around something, over something, through something. When you're uncomfortable, you're knocked down. You're going to find a way to get back up. That's one of our next tips. But you have to learn to welcome being uncomfortable. Get out of your comfort zone. Do crazy, huge things. I've said things said this way a lot of times. You have to just do things afraid. And you say, I'm terrified to do that. Do it anyway. If you're afraid of talking on camera, get behind a camera and talk. If you're afraid of speaking in front of people, that's one of the number one fears people have actually in America and other countries in the world. On a lot of different surveys is public speaking. People are terrified to do that. And if that's your case as well, I challenge you to get in front of some people, learn to speak, get on camera, learn to speak, get out of your comfort zone, write a book, man, write a play, go try to star in a movie, start a podcast, turn your phone on live and just walk around downtown and talk about stuff that you see. Meet new people, inject yourself into a conversation. Learn to welcome being uncomfortable. Get out of your comfort zone. Do crazy, huge things. The comfortable, easy road will never take you where you want to go. It just won't. Number 3 that goes kind of along with that, but is be nimble. It's a little harder at 57 to be nimble, right? You say, what does nimble mean? It means light on your feet. When the winds are blowing hard and someone is sailing a ship, all you have to do to maintain the direction you want to go if the winds change is adjust your sail, right? Being nimble, being light on your feet. If something jumps out in front of you and threatens to derail you or knock you out of your path, just dodge it, sidestep, say, excuse me, I'm coming around, boom, you're back on track. When something comes out of nowhere and it knocks you down, bounce right back up. You can get knocked down a million times, but the time that you get back up, the last time you get back up with that resiliency, that determination that nothing is going to stop me from my goal, keep me from getting to my goal, that's when you start developing the mindset of a success mindset, the mindset of a leader, a champion, a winner, someone who's going to go far in life. Become nimble. When you get knocked down, bounce back quickly. Resiliency will take you far. I have been knocked down so many times in my life, I can't count them all. I could stay on here for hours and hours and tell you about the blows that have been dealt to me in life, from the murder of my sister to the passing of my father, to businesses I have lost, to other friends that I have lost, to financial situations where people have put money in my mailbox because they knew I was down on my luck. Listen, I've been there. I have been down this road for many, many years, and I have learned that every time I think I am at my worst, when I'm at my lowest, and surely God has forsaken me and I am not worthy of success, someone, something inside me tells me, get up, get up, get up. Don't stay down. Les Brown says it this way: when you're knocked down, at least you can look up. And if you can look up, you can get up. And I would tell you that when you get knocked down, get back up. Resiliency will take you far. Learn to dodge those blows and keep on going. Turn up your thermostat. Number 4. What does that mean? Turn up your thermostat. It could be your financial thermostat, your motivational thermostat, your self-worth thermostat. Many people walk into a room that's hot, full of people that are motivated. They're leaders, they're movers and shakers, and they start to feel less they turn their thermostat down and they're like, I'm not worthy to be here. I'm going to cool things down a little bit. And that's exactly the opposite thing you need to do. Some people are coolers, right? Some people are closers. Closers turn up their thermostat. When you get in a room of people that are movers, leaders, shakers, you need to jump right into the middle of that group. You need to turn your thermostat up. That's why we tell you so many times your top 5, you will be a combination of your top 5 closest people. So you need to always be looking at those top 5. If there's someone in there that's turning down your thermostat, you need to eliminate that person. Find someone else and plug them in that's going to turn you up, man. You need to be around people that are going to challenge you, going to get you uncomfortable again. Turning down your thermostat is moving back into your comfort zone. Nothing good happens in your comfort zone. I'm just going to tell you that. You have got to be around people that turn up your thermostat. Get a financial education. Hang around people that are successful. Hang around people that wear nicer clothes than you, that drive a nicer car than you, not because the car and the clothes are the determining factor of their success, but because they've learned how to use things and bless people. Not use people and be blessed by things. They're just the trappings that come along with success. Hang around people that are smarter than you, that are richer than you, that drive nicer cars than you, and let that turn up your thermostat. You are worthy, just as worthy. You are a good person. You deserve success. Turn up your thermostat. If it's too low, turn it up, man. I'm challenging you today. Number 5, this is my favorite one, and this is really my motto as my lifestyle now, and that's serve your way to the top. Jesus himself said that he who is greatest among you will be servants of all. At the Last Supper, Jesus served the disciples. Being a servant, having a servant's mindset is the number one way. It's the number 5 tip, but it's the number way to get you to the top. You can never outserve God. Okay. So if our goal is to be like the Lord, to be like Jesus, we have to develop that same mindset. Never let someone outserve you. Even when you're the leader, the number one way for you to get further ahead as a leader is to always be serving. You need to lower yourself as far as your pride goes to the bottom and say, I'm the janitor. I'm going to take out the trash. I'm going to cook, clean, be the chief cook and bottle washer. But always, you're not serving for the accolades, and you're not serving for people to lift you up in front of other people. You're serving because that's the Father's heart. You know what I mean? So you have to develop that kind of a heart. So that heart goes straight through your mind to where it changes your thoughts, and that your thoughts are coming through that servant's heart, and that's what's going to be seen. So you can become a huge leader and be very, very large in the eyes of others, all while being in the background and not having to be on stage and the person getting all of the cheers and accolades. So serve your way to the top, and it can be anything from opening the door for people that work for you. Why does someone that worked for you have to open the door for you? You know, you can be in a group and you can pick up the check, not because you want to show off, but simply because you want to buy someone a meal, right? When I was a kid, and this will go all over some of you that are really religious, I grew up in a Pentecostal church, and we would have a foot washing service. And in the Bible, Jesus actually washed his disciples' feet, and one of them said, no, I'm not worthy for you to wash my feet. And Jesus said, if I can't wash your feet, you'll have no part of me. So he washed their feet. We would have a foot washing service, and it's simply a way for you to show your heart of servanthood to your fellow man. And a very, very powerful thing in how it develops you into a person with a servant's heart. Always have the mindset that you are there to serve others, not to be served. As soon as you get the mindset that other people are there to serve you, you are on your way out. Let me say that again. As soon as you get the mindset that people that work for you are there to serve you, you are on the way out. It may not happen today or tomorrow, but it will happen eventually. I'm just going to tell you. And then I'm just going to throw in, those were my top 5. I've got a lot more, but I'm going to throw in a bonus tip before we get out of here. And that one is simply this: is your will to win for sale? If it is, you will sell out at a lower price than you think. And someone asked me that a while back, and some other people have said this. One of the guys I know was writing a book about it. Is your will to win for sale? What does that mean, Patrick? Some people have a dream and a goal to achieve a certain level of success, and then they're going to sell out. Okay. Certain level of success, they're going to sell out. And if your goal is to grow a business for 5 years, and once that business has achieved a net worth to you that you can sell it for $1 million, and your goal is that when it achieves that point, you're going to sell it, take that money, invest it in something else, and move on, that's fine. But if your life's goal has been to build this business, to grow a company, to achieve success in life, and you've achieved a certain level enough that you could sell out and actually go play golf every day for the rest of your life, or go cruise your yacht around the world, or hang out on beaches drinking, tequila sunrises, then that's something else. You sold out. If you have achieved enough success in life that you just want to give it all up and say, I'm not ready to continue working anymore, if there's a price that will buy you out to where you say, I quit, I'm not going to do this anymore, then your will to win is for sale. And I would challenge you, and I would encourage you to not be that kind of a person. If you have a goal in life, and your goal in life is to make the world a better place for everyone, then that's something you're going to do until you die. I'm just here to tell you, if you're called to preach, you're going to preach until your body gives out. If you've called yourself to be a preacher, you're going to retire at a young age and say, I've done my service to God, and now he owes me a retirement. I'm just going to tell you, people that are called of the Lord to preach don't quit preaching just because they turn 60 or 57 or 63. If you're called to preach by God, then you need to be preaching by God. You need to be preaching. And that's where you're going to achieve your success. Is your will to win for sale? If you're on track to beat somebody in your industry, and you're wanting to achieve a certain level in your industry, and you just get, you get pretty close, and you've got a whole lot of money in the bank, or that person that you're striving to beat turns around and offers to buy you out and give you a few $1 million to buy your company so you don't rise up and beat their company, and you accept that, would you accept that? Would you accept that? If you would accept that and say, oh, hey, I don't need to beat them anymore, man, they'll give me $2 million to walk away. So in my mind, that's in, right? No, you just sold. Your will to win was sold. You're a sellout. If your will to win is for sale, you will sell out at a lower price than you think. So challenge yourself today. If you're on the road to success, believe you deserve it and that you're good enough to have it. Believe that what you do is worthy. And if it is, it will come back to you tenfold, 60-fold, 100-fold. Continue to believe that doing the right thing is the right thing. Serve your way to the top. Never let your will to win be for sale. I love you guys. I hope you keep coming back every week for these. I hope I wasn't too hard on you. This is just the way I feel. Some days I feel more strongly about it, and I'm ready to lower the boom on a few of you. Some days I'm just trying to be nice and help you get through the week. I hope this helped you today. If it did, hey man, and you want to buy or sell a house, send me your friends. The best kind of compliment you can give me is a referral. Many of you that watch the show, I've helped you buy or sell a home, or invest in real estate. Hey, wow. Let me throw this comment up there. Way to go, Terry. Success is a prudent customer. It will never let you win cheaply. Boom. Terry just lowered the boom on us. Man, there you go. That's some good stuff right there. Wow. Success, is it for you? I'd like to be more successful. Send me your referrals. I'll be certain to take great care of them. If you or anyone you know is looking to buy a house, sell a house, or invest in real estate, have them go to my link to my digital business card, www.PatrickLee.work, in the comments below this video. If you're watching this live on YouTube, be sure to click the subscribe button to my channel and ring the bell, and you'll get notifications every time one of my videos goes live on YouTube as well. Until then, I will see you guys next week. Remember this: courage begins at the end of your comfort zone. Bye-bye.